I'm pulling up that comment for me, Whitney. Thank you. What features are available outside of the monthly subscription? I think we're getting a little feedback. Do you know the answer to that, Whitney? What are the features available outside of the subscription? I think most of them are, for the most part. I think the FTP training might not be. I think there's a little feedback, Whitney, so you might want to. Let's see here. So this is the pro screen. We don't have it connected up on right here right now because we're having. And you can work on speed, you can work on resistance, right? And we've got those FTPs, and this light is going to help keep you nice and accountable for sure. Do you know who's shipping it? Same as the Gym Monster shipping company. Yes, that is correct, Marcus. So the same shipper as the one that is shipping the Gym Monster will be shipping the VeloNix. Strava? Sorry. I'm not good at reading lips. Trying to remember the name of the shipping company here. Let's see. It's called Seva. Seva. That's what I was. CEVA. So that is the name of the shipping company, and that's who's going to be shipping the VeloNix. Same as the Gym Monster. But yeah, Marcus, great question. Glad I can answer that for you. You like the little light thinking? Yes, 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 yes. It is very nice, right? So that way, like if you, for whatever reason, you didn't want to look at the screen, right, you could always just like cover it up if you really wanted to and still have that FTP threshold, which is really nice. So like blue is recovering. It takes you through all the zones if you're familiar with those. And those FTP zones are no joke. And what's really nice is that this customizes exactly to what you need it to be. And with the more data that we get, right, it can really figure out exactly where your work areas are. So even me as a trainer, when I'm like, go hard, and I'm like, oh, I'm tired today, right? This is gonna, if you've got hopefully this new wearable that we're gonna be coming out with, it'll know that you're tired. So it won't push you quite as hard. Won't push you past that limit, but it'll still keep you right in that area. That's going to be the most effective, right? If you've been on the Gym Monster, if you've been exercising, if you've been going to the gym, if you've had a trainer, you know the only way to improve, right, is to really ride those edges where it's uncomfortable. And this is going to guarantee that you are working in those areas where you are not uncomfortable for no reason, right? That you're going to be in that uncomfortable, those threshold areas that are going to make this super, super effective. Just like working on stamina, working on endurance, you gotta ride where it's a little uncomfortable through those moments, just like if you were lifting weights, right? You have to lift heavier weights in order to get stronger. If you want to get faster, you have to sprint, and this is going to take care of all that, making sure you're working in that perfect area of 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. That's going to make your workouts that much more effective. So this is the cup holder right here, and I've been using it for my water bottle when I've been working out, and it works great. It's very, very easy to just slip in, slip out. A lot of bikes that I have been on, when you're riding, they're a little unstable, and that water bottle will jiggle around and make noise, and it is so super annoying sometimes, especially if you're not using headphones and you're trying to use the speaker. Not an issue here. Yeah, I have not had any issues with my water bottle rattling around. This is nice and steady. Like I said, it doesn't wobble around. Oh my gosh, of course, yes, and you are so welcome, Lando. Yeah, if you got any other questions, we got about, some more time here. And of course, the features are all subject to change, and I guarantee you they will change, because we're going to keep adding features, going to keep on improving on the features that we have. And the more people who ride, the more feedback we get from all of you in the Speediance community, the better it's going to become, right? It's just going to evolve. It's just going to get stronger. It's just going to get faster. It's just going to get better, just like hopefully all of us out there. Yes. Like I said, these handles may look weird, but they're really, really nice if you're used to seeing like a classic cycling bike, outdoor cycling bike. They're going to maybe look a little familiar to you, but you have lots of different hand placements that you can do, all on the side, all on the outside. And you can change the seat. So let me show you that really quick, actually. So you can bring this seat forward and back, like we mentioned, to make sure that you are at the right length for these handlebars, and to make sure that your knees are not being over-compressed by your feet, right? Because we don't want our knee to be too far over our toes, because that can put pressure in your knee joint. So you can always adjust the seat, nice and easy to adjust. Let me get this back in there. There we go. And then we've got the seat height as well. I'll show you that real quick. Nice and simple, right? Up and down, nice and easy. Then you just screw it back in. And this is, yeah, this is wild. This is how high it goes. I would have my seat to maybe be right here. So you can see it goes up another 7, 8, maybe even 9 inches further than I would need it. And just for the record, I'm like 5'9", 5'10". So pretty standard height. You just bring it back down, screw it back in, like so. And then these handlebars, the adjustments right here in the front, and these go up and down vertically. Yeah. And this is a nice, easy movement with the pedals. I can ride on really quick, and you'll notice there's no sound. Yeah, you can hear it. Quiet, right? Nice and simple. Can you play music from your phone over the VeloNix speakers, or are you stuck with the music apps on the bike? So you can attach, via Bluetooth, you can attach music. So up here, you can go right up there to Bluetooth music. Yeah, thank you. And you can connect via Bluetooth. So even if we don't have the integrated app like we do with like our Speediance Music and our Apple Music, you can still play music from your iPhone, your iPad, whatever Bluetooth connected device you have. Ooh, what a great question. How much does this thing weigh? I have not said that yet, and that's because I don't know. But I can show you, it is movable. Okay, let's see. I don't want to unplug it, but let's see. It is very movable. So let me show you what I mean really quick. All you have to do is pick it up, see, and it moves back and forth. It's nice and easy, nice and simple. Yeah, but it's not going anywhere, right? I'm like pushing on this thing, and it's not going anywhere when it's on the ground. Let's see, I can probably pick up the entire thing. Yeah, I can pick up the entire thing, which means it's got to be less than, I'm sure less than 100 pounds. So don't ask me what that is in kilograms, but I can lift the entire thing. And you don't need to lift it at all, because it's got these beautiful casters on the front that you can just wheel it around. It's nice and simple to move. I had to move it around the studio the other day. It's pretty simple. Yeah, but I would say I think this thing, from the other bikes I've used, yeah, exactly, Marcus. I wasn't going to name that bike, but it is lighter than that for sure, because I've had to move those bikes around quite a bit. And this one is easier to move than that, in my opinion, for sure. Definitely lighter. And yeah, nice and stable. Great question, Lando. Thank you, Marcus. Yeah. You didn't even have to spend a lot of time on the gym monster. You just, lift the bike. Yeah, for sure, lighter, absolutely. And part of that is because it's solid. It's like a nice die-cast material that's nice and light and nice and strong. Like I said, it's not going anywhere. Like I can push on this with all my weight and it's not really moving anywhere, even with the wheels on it, until you knock it up. Yeah, I've hurt myself moving one of those before. Hard to hurt yourself moving this, but of course everything's possible. Excellent. These are great questions. So if you got any more. Yeah, the cord's nice and long. It's going all the way right now behind the wall. And like I said, it connects from the front and the back over, you said 2 meters long. And of course, there's extension cords too. If you find that you are unable to get it. But it's a nice simple black cord with a power supply, a block. What is really nice, and this was not part of the original of some of those other bikes, but this screen, look at this, all the way around. How incredible is that? So if you are, say, trying to maybe adjust the screen, it goes up and down as well. So if you are doing for body weight yoga, but there currently are no bike classes on here, but there will be soon. So when that happens, you can move the screen to the side, do your yoga, do your stretching classes, your body weight, HIIT workouts, and then hop on the bike, which is fantastic. So not only, right, is this just like a bike, but an indoor cycling bike, but it's also an outdoor training bike, but it's also, a screen that you can use for all your favorite Speediance workouts, whether that's, body weight classes, stretching classes, meditation, coming soon. No, I am not the only trainer currently. I'm just the only trainer standing right here. Right now, we've got a few trainers. These haven't been uploaded yet. They still have to edit the classes. But we've got 2 other trainers right here, and there will be more coming soon for sure. And like I mentioned, live classes as well. So those will be coming in the future. And lots and lots of really cool stuff planned for the future. Stuff that I cannot even share. It's secret. But we are coming out with a fitness wearable, I can tell you that, which is going to give you a lot of great information that is going to tie directly in to our into the platforms, which is very cool. It's going to help our AI make fantastic training decisions for you. It's really exciting stuff. I get real jazzed about it. Yeah. And we've got people, so let me talk to you about a couple of trainers. So like Jack is a Les Mills trainer, very, very experienced. And we got Dan, who is a world championship cyclist. Classes in other languages too. That's a great question. So right now, these classes are just in English. However, languages will be the same as the Gym Monster. So if you're used to the Gym Monster languages, they will have the same ones here on the bike. Absolutely. It would be great if you could use the VeloNix screen when working out with the Gym Pal. Yes. And that is coming soon. So there you go. That's your answer. Coming soon. Your prayers have been answered. It'll be very, very cool. Yeah, exactly. You'll be able to use the Gym Pal with it, which is really exciting. Right, Michael? We listened. Yeah, we're always listening. We are very in tune. Trust me, your comments, your questions never fall on deaf ears. We are always listening, always looking for feedback, because that is how we evolve. That is how we get better, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're getting better, evolving. You see no wheels on this, but could still find myself walking away from this too tired. Very funny, Lando. I love a good pun. Yeah, that is, in case you just joined later, right? One of the big things about this VeloNix, if you notice, there's no giant flywheel. If you're used to that on your indoor cycling bikes, right, that's literally what's moving. That is the flywheel when we talk about those other brands that are now maybe a little defunct. And that's usually a giant spinning blade. Yeah, literally a wheel on the front that's going around. And there's not one here, which it makes this incredibly safe, because if you've ever stood next to one of those machines when they are going at full power, right? If you've got a kid, if you've got someone like that, it is going to literally burn your pants, rip your pants, hopefully not your skin. It can really, really hurt you. I've been hurt on some of those other bikes by being teaching a class and stepping close to one of the wheels and literally just like shaves your skin off. So that is not a concern at all. So much safer to use this VeloNix around pets, around your kids, without having to worry about little fingers and little toes and little body parts getting hurt. Ugh, just thinking about it makes me no bueno. But the wheel is all constructed with that 2300 watt power motor. So it is almost virtual, the flywheel, but you definitely still feel it. Let me tell you, this resistance is tough. So you will be definitely, without a wheel, too tired. I love a pun. A man after my own heart, Lando. Excellent. Thank you so much for joining, Michael, Marcus, Lando, Jasmine. We got about 4 more minutes, so if you got any last minute questions, I'm here for you. Yeah? If you could have one dream feature, Speediance, what would it be? What would it be for this bike? If you could say in the best of all worlds, besides making the bike fly away, and that you could fly on the bike to other destinations, what would you want? Can you swap out the seat? Yes. Yes, you can swap out the seat. But I do have to say the seat is pretty well padded. But you can swap out the seat. Does the coasting feel natural without a flywheel? And the answer is absolutely yes. Sometimes too natural, to answer your question, because sometimes I'll get going and then the bike is coasting and I'm like, whoa. So yeah, so I'll show you. It feels nice and natural. So like, just like that. Literally like an actual bike that you'd be riding outside, right? Nice civil. And you can't really hear it because it's really quiet, but like, and just like if I was coasting, right? Ooh, see, then there's not resistance underneath my legs because it's coasting like you would on an outdoor bike. And yeah, it feels more natural without the flywheel, honestly, to an outdoor training bike, for sure. Let's see, this is phenomenal. A built-in fan, other than its users, would be the only thing I think missing. But I can only choose, yeah, but you can clip a fan on, for sure. I understand, especially if you want to live that like cycling fantasy. A little fan on either side, for sure. I always like to have a little fan going, my little like Beyonce fan. That's what I like to call it, where my hair is like going left and right. Yeah, I like to just set up a little box fan, but yeah, there's no fan on the bike on this version of the bike currently.
There's a USB.
Oh my gosh, but look at that. Yes, there's a USB-C here. If you can USB-C that, and you could connect a fan there. And there's also a little area up at the top here where you could screw in a fan. It's got a screw-in mount like you would do for like maybe a camera or any kind of mount for anything. It's got a screw-in mount here and a USB-C. So you can pop that right in. You can also, if you wanted to, flip a phone here if you felt like it, or a tablet, and connect it right there to USB-C for power.
Yeah, we'll sell it as an accessories in the future.
Oh yeah, so they're going to sell it as an accessory feature. There you go. There's your answer. Very, very cool. Yes. Yes, of course. Marcus says hi, Whitney.
Hi, Marcus.
Yeah, Whitney's been great. Yes, excellent. Well, thank you very much, everybody. I think this is probably going to conclude it. Thank you all for joining me all the way from San Diego to the intercoastal waters. Incredible joining us from there as well. Thank you so much, Lando. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Esoteric Friend, joining from New York. And thank you, Brian and Jasmine as well. And we can't wait to see what's next, right? And show it to you. Farewell.